Hi, everybody. I want to talk about your internet browser. Your internet browser allows you to go to any website and search the web, but you also can customize it to look whatever way you want, and you can add some fun things that can enhance and or make your school a little more efficient. I'm in Google Chrome. I suggest you do this, but you can also do some of these things, similar things in other internet browsers like Internet Explorer, Safari, or Firefox, or whatever you use. Um, in my Google Chrome, here is your search bar. A couple of things is to the left of your where you type in your website, there is a little icon there. And if it is a lock, and sometimes it's a green lock, that means you're at a secure site. So know that if you see a green lock or a lock there, that you are going to a website that is pretty legit. If you click on the lock, you can see there are other things that you want to be aware of. So this tells me the site, it tells me this connection is secure. You can click on that and also get some more information about that the person who made the site, if it's a valid site or not. You can also, let me go back. Know that are you allowing this place of business that made the website your access to your location? Do you have notifications turned on or off? So it'll ding anytime something gets updated. JavaScript is just code that is written, and a lot of the little extra features in a website might use JavaScript. So if you don't see an image or don't see a video appearing, maybe you are not allowing the JavaScript to run on that website. So you want to make sure that is allowed. Images are allowed, and any pop-ups are allowed. So we say keep those that you can and allow those things to happen on a website, because a lot of these websites need pop-ups or images or JavaScript to run. Also, on this website, it is collecting what's called cookies. Cookies are small pieces of data that the browser kind of collects, and then what it does is it saves and stores that information. And you can clear those cookies every once in a while, because it does bog down storage and space and processing when you have too many cookies saved or stored. But cookies are fine. It again collects data from that website. So if you visit that website again, it allows the website to load faster because it collected the data that was already on it, like images or text or videos. And then also collects information like, let's say you're doing some shopping online, it collects the everything that you did on that site. So if there's certain things you've saved in your shopping cart or things that you visited that says, oh, you must like this particular item, so it will go back to those items as well. So it's collecting cookies, if you will, on this site, which could just literally be something like understanding this little image. So this is something to note, that if you want more information about the site you're on and you do or don't want certain things allowed, you click on that and you can change those settings and see what's going on there. Again, or if something isn't loading, you can see if maybe you didn't allow something to run. For me, on my also on my browser, I have to the right, I have a couple of things here. They're called extensions. We'll talk about that in your assignment today. And then below my search bar, I have some folders, and these are called bookmarks. And I made folders and bookmarked some different websites that I use often for school. And we'll also talk about that in your assignment. So, again, a couple things, your search bar, your security, your bookmarks, and your extensions. Now, to actually look at settings in your browser, to the right of your search bar, you should have three dots, and that will extend another menu. This allows you to open up new tabs, open up a new window, which will show up in front of those tabs, and that is a separate window. If you ever wonder, gosh, where did all my stuff go? It might just be in a separate window. So you can click on your Chrome icon on the bottom and see if there's other windows open. You can also open up what's called an incognito window. So this is something that doesn't save your browsing history, doesn't save those cookies. So if you do want to browse privately, you can do it in incognito. You can look at browsing history. So this is all the things I browsed on my Chrome using my Google account. I have it also tied to my iPhone, so you can see things that I searched for there. Downloads. This collects all of the things you may have downloaded from a website. So if you did download something and you can't find it, you could also look in this downloads area. I just recently cleared my downloads. I had so many things I downloaded that I cleaned it up, if you will. So in the downloads, I clicked on these three buttons and I had a choice that said clear downloads. So that's what I did, just again to make my Chrome run a little more efficiently. Bookmarks. This is where you can manage and look at all the bookmarks that you can have and will make. You can zoom in and out in Chrome. Print. So if I see something that I want to have, I can bookmark that site, but I can also save or print that data as well. So let's say you find a great article for school. You can go to those three buttons and click on print, and you can print the data if you're tied to a printer, but you can also save that text as a PDF. So if there's something that you are wanting to save or print from a website, you can do that here. And cast, you can cast your screen from a computer. I have YouTube TV, so I cast my Chrome, my YouTube to different TVs in my house, so I could also cast my laptop and what's showing on my screen. Find. Another thing that is good to do if you're reading a large article for school, then you can press, let me show you on here. You can press Control F or go to that find and type in a word, and it will find that word in your on that website. So again, really good to do when you're doing research and reading news articles. And then Google Chrome has a help, and that is awesome to use anytime that you want to see if you can do something or find out about privacy on your internet browser. Always go to Google Chrome help, and you can type in any type of question here and get the help that you need. So there's a lot of different things to learn about in Chrome that is above and beyond what I'll do today. So I'm going to go to my Chrome settings now. So in my settings, again, you can sync that to your Gull Lake account. So anytime that you open up Chrome, you're already logged in as yourself, and you can automatically go to your email or things that you save. You can do, so that is you and Google. Autofill, I actually do have passwords that I allow it to save. And I don't necessarily have any really potent, secret private information that's going to, destroy the world. So it's going to be fine. But also, if you happen to forget what your passwords are and using a different device, I can be on my phone and I can look up passwords as well because I have my Google Chrome on my phone. So I can look to see, oh shoot, what is that password? I can look it up here in the passwords. And privacy and security. You can look at browsing history. You can look at all of those little cookies that your website has been collecting. And look at browsing security. So if you want to know what are your settings, you can look at those here. One of the things, let's look at security. You can have advanced protection, standard protection, no protection. You can see if it's tied to your phones or not. You can look at the accounts that you're like logged into, if you will, or where people are logged into your Google Chrome account. So there's privacy settings there. You might want to clear your browsing history every once in a while. I just did that. I actually lost this recording and a lot of other things I was doing when I did it, so be careful. But it's good to clear your browsing history every once in a while just so that you can kind of, again, clean up and then make your Google Chrome run a little more quickly. Appearance. Everyone likes to look and change and do fun things with the appearance. So you can change font and font size or what type of font it comes in. You can also choose a theme. So this goes to Chrome Web Store. That's also why I like Chrome, is that it has its own store that you can get free, and don't ever buy anything or ask parents if so, but you can get free themes, free extensions. There's lots of extensions, and there's fun things and efficient things, but we'll talk about those later in the assignment. So you can always change the theme of your background or what your Chrome looks like as well in the Chrome Web Store. Search engine, this automatically defaults. If I open a new tab, it uses Google as its search engine. But you could, in your settings, change that to a different search engine. Default browser. What happens when you want it to start up? So I personally like when I open up Chrome, it goes right to, you can make it go right to a certain website. So you can continue where you left off when you open up Google Chrome, or you can open it up to a specific page. So I chose to add a page so that every time I go to Chrome, it's going to go right to my Globe account. So open up on a specific page, I added a new page, and then I got my web address here, and I copied it, and I pasted it into my settings. So if you love, let's say, I had students who love to look at a news site like NBC. So you can choose to open up to NBC every single time you open up Chrome, and that be your home page, if you will. So you can choose whatever home page it opens up to when you open up Chrome. You can change the languages. You can look at your downloads. You can look at accessibility, something like having a live caption on. However, whatever type of other accessibility you might need. You can look at different things that, again, I would always check with parents to see what you might need or what they might need. So don't press or change too much. But again, a lot of kids like to change the appearance, and that's one fun thing, and a website to open up to when you start up. If you have other questions about settings, let me know. And just to recap, Some things to look at is, what are your privacy and security settings? What are things that you might want to take a look at or clear out every once in a while? What are cookies? And we will talk more about those things in your assignment. If you have questions, let me know. Also, again, I'm going to tell you to go to your help and about Google Chrome. And there, oops, let me go back to the Google Chrome. I meant to say the Help Center. And then again, in Help Center, there's a lot of things that you can look at if you want to know more about Chrome: how to create and personalize your profile, ways to browse the web, different tasks you can do in Chrome, looking at your browsing history, controlling the safety of the browsing, and looking at Chrome on any other device you might have, some other settings, and fixing and privacy. So if you have more questions about Google Chrome, let me know.